When we first open Blender, we're greeted with a default scene containing a cube. Let's start by deleting this cube to begin our modeling journey. Deleting the default cube, right-click on the cube to select it. Press the Delete key or X key and confirm the action to delete the cube. Now that we have a clean slate, we're ready to dive into the basics of Blender modeling. To add objects in Blender, you have a couple of options. You can either go to the Add menu at the top left corner of the 3D viewport or use shortcut keys for quicker access. Let's add a cube first. You can do this by pressing Shift+A, then selecting Mesh and Cube from the menu that appears. Alternatively, you can navigate to the Add menu and follow the same steps. As you can see, Blender has added a cube to our scene. This cube is a basic primitive object that we can manipulate further. Now that we have our cube, let's learn how to manipulate it using Blender's transformation tools. To move the cube around, we'll use the Grab tool. Press the G key on your keyboard. You'll notice that the cursor changes, allowing you to move the cube freely. Left-click to confirm the new position. You can also constrain movement along a specific axis by pressing X, Y, or Z after pressing G. Next, let's rotate the cube. Press the R key to activate the Rotate tool. You can now rotate the cube along different axes by moving your mouse. Left-click to confirm the rotation. Similarly, you can constrain rotation along a specific axis by pressing X, Y, or Z after pressing R. Finally, let's scale the cube. Press the S key to activate the Scale tool. You can now resize the cube by moving your mouse. Left-click to confirm the new size. Just like with Grab and Rotate, you can constrain scaling along a specific axis by pressing X, Y, or Z after pressing S. These are the basic manipulation tools in Blender, Grab, Rotate, and Scale. Experiment with them to get a feel for how they work. Stay tuned for more Blender tutorials coming up next.